Hi everybody, it's Rob. I think I'm on video number 7 on the case study for a pillow post. And I see I've called it a post. But I think I want to rank it, so I want better, stronger. So I want it to be a pillar page, which is interesting that I've called it a pillar post, and I'm buggered if I'm going to go and change all of it. Now, this video you can click off if you already know how to work with a Divi Builder and build up and set up a page. But I thought that I might as well just record it as I'm doing it, for those of you that kind of need to see what I do and how I do it. I've got an update, a plugin. Okay, so I clicked new page. First, by the way, I had no clue if I had a page already. I went to look. I don't think I have. And I went to look for posts, and I don't think I have. And I say all of that because I've had an interruption of nearly a week in the putting together this case study. So I've had to kind of go back and see what I've done, and hopefully there's no huge hole that you kind of think afterwards, what the hell, he never showed me how to make the infographic, which I think I did. Okay, so right, what we've got to now is exactly what I want to rank for. Okay, and so it's the page. So I click new page and I've got to this point. Right, now the title is going to be the title I put on my video, which I have no clue where it is. Give me a second while I pause it and go and look for that. Funny. Okay, so this is the true keyword, what causes flare-up, fibromyalgia flare-ups. You can see I've been investigating it today, and while I was at it I found another one, describe a fibromyalgia flare-up. I'm going to do that one next. Okay, so here we go. In fact, sorry, just to show you that I don't have a clue what I'm doing, I'm going to copy this and close this page because I'm easily distracted. I'm then going to paste that in here. Cool. So, but what I wanted was, so this was my title, and this is the full title that I've put on my YouTube video now. I think maybe there's an argument, by the way, that you shouldn't have titles that are too long. So let me just stick to the actual, this one, the bit. So copy. So I needed what causes fibromyalgia flare-ups in the title. So what causes fibromyalgia flare-ups is there. I've added discussing. So let's go back to my add new page, add title, paste it, discussing what causes fibromyalgia flare-ups. Cool. Okay, while I've got that saved, incidentally, I'm going to click use the Divi Builder first. Sorry, let me just try and keep my head around what this is. Oh, incidentally, perhaps I should pre-warn you that I'm not really very bright today. I had a real bad burnout day yesterday. I'd got to the point where I was still working and slurring, which was a bit silly. I'm going to choose a pre-made layout. It's okay, it's the way it is. I had to do something, it was important. And the slurring was only in the last 5 minutes anyway, if that helps. It makes you feel like you are showing off. Okay, so I'm going to go to Saved Layouts. Now, I don't have a clue. I love that I can just say these things to you out loud. Which one of these are going to be the coolest? I'm going to go with a proper... Let me just think. This is going to be like a full sales pagey thing. I could probably start with a brand new page, but let's just do a standard one. The one is called a training page. But any of these would work, okay? So remember I said I've still got this saved in the machine. The machine being my computer, right? So I'm immediately going to go in and change this. Now, if you saw that, it's white text on blue, which means you can't see it here, but I know it's in there, so I'll just drag it with my mouse and I'll paste over it. Now it's not blue anymore and I need it to be blue again. So go back, because today is Friday, I'm going to make it pinkish. And then I want to change the admin label down here because I need to know what's what in the pot as such when I'm building my page. So I've now got that. I don't need blogging training here. Hello. Interesting. Wow, I must have been using this as a dummy. Actually, no, those are blog posts. So now I needed to know that that's cool, my title's correct, and I guess I've got to come down here and do a description. Oh, that's such a pain. I'm going to cheat it and pick the first chunk out of here. Yeah, don't pick on me for that. It's the wrong way to do it. I'd have no clue. It says I've entered naught characters. That's because I pasted it. So if I click there and then I just kind of run the mouse here around, I've entered 290 and 140 is enough. So let's whack this whole row out of here. I'm still on 170. Looking into the issues that contribute to the flare-up that people, flare-ups. The issues that contribute to the flare-up. What am I on? 153. Oh, it's so close, you know. Issues that contribute to the... Sorry that I'm thinking here while I do this. To the flare-up that people... Sorry, and really my brain is flat. If you suffer from formaldehyde or something, that almost everybody with fibro will ask at least once. Okay, so... told you I'm not thinking. Please come in and see. I'm on 139 of 140 now. I need some keywords. Wow, doing this properly is hard. I have got keywords. Here they are. That's pretty cool. They will begin from my video, right? But that's cool. I'm gonna bung them in here, which is a really cool. So this is called meta tagging or meta titles or things like that, but it does need to be done, okay? There's probably more. Incidentally, I'm going to leave this as free. Anybody will be able to see it because I'm going to tell them on a free, openly available YouTube video to come and look at it. Remember, I want traffic. Parent, I think I'm going to bung this under health. Have I got a health section? Yeah, I have. Health issues. Right? And I want to go blank page. I much prefer blank page. Featured image. Damn. Sorry. This is just good SEO. I have to have a featured image. And it's not this stuff. I must have done this recently. Right, I'm going to pause this while I find an image I can use. 1 second. Okay, good news for me. Again, I've done... because I've prepared for the video properly. Oh wow, thank goodness. Fridays are hard for me. If you right click this and I go to properties, you'll see that and details. What? I lied to you. Fine. So that's interesting. Give me a second again. I'm going to just double check before I show you everything I have to do there. 1 sec. Well, fine. Just to punish me, yeah? I have to do this. So I'm happy with fibromyalgia flare-up triggers as the details. I'm going to go to properties. I'm going to go to details and do this how you're supposed to do it. Sorry, more so than that. Okay, hey, this one I can do with this. Those of you that are experts already and are watching this just out of pure amusement, and I promise not to make any rude, I'm tempted to make rude comments, but it doesn't matter. Right, now under tags I'm going to use the keyword, sorry, again, all prepared for my YouTube video. I'm going to use the keywords that are saved in here under tags. Now, sorry, what I was telling you is that if you're an expert and you're following along here, you're going to tell me, Rob, you are doing duplicate content. By the way, I'm doing apply and OK at this point, just because very often in the past you get this far and it's all gone away by the time you get there. Now, all I need after this is the comments. So I'm going to go to my website. I just need a URL. So the home page will be just fine for now. Actually, health issues would be cool. It's not here anymore. Bad luck. So its home page is good. Right. So now I needed to take this and go back to here, and I'm going to start with a link, right? But then I'm going to take this entire description with these hashtags, right? Oh, look, it was in there. I'm going to leave out the YouTube channel story. I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it in here. Let's see if that, oh, curses, fine, it doesn't like to do spaces. Paste it in there, click apply, and by the way, here, if I really wanted to, I could put here the URL again. Actually, no, actually the full name. I don't care to make it, I'm happy to leave it so people can get it, and then hopefully they'll steal it with all my details in it. Okay, so after all that effort, this was just to have, oh my goodness, it's called it, oh sorry, let me get this one over to here and open this up on here and go back to my edit page where I was looking for featured image. Wow, what a huge mission. So now I've got a correctly done page, clickable thing that will appear like that on the page as a that thing, featured image, that thing, you know, that thing. I don't think I have to fiddle with any of this. I'm not sure I like the caption, but I'm going to leave it. Right, so now we get to where we're going to design the actual page, and I don't like designing it in this situation here, so I click on this thing and it's a little bit easier for my head. And what we've got now is I don't need this section. Show me the dustbin. There we go. Bam, bam, ba bam, salute bobs. So why don't you go away, sir? It's just to punish me that it freezes up like this. It could be because I fiddled with this. Oh, connection lost there. It's a little windy. I'm going to pause it while it waits. When I get done, I'm going to click Save Draft, and then we'll fiddle with it again. 1 second. Okay, so it saved my draft, but it threw me out of that section just to punish me, I know. So let's go back here. I want the blog section to go away completely. I really don't need that, so I'm going to take the whole section and bin it. Okay, so it doesn't want to do it in this zone. Let's try it in the other one. That could be what causes it to bomb out. I also don't need that. Wow, everything was hooked up to that. Check it out. It's gone to almost an empty page. Now, I have to add, when it'll let me, told you I don't like working in here, add new section, thank you, if you don't mind. I want to add from library, I want the menu, the legal menu, and that's going to go to the bottom of the page. Actually, it can go here above the contact, that's cool enough. And then right at the top here, I want to add again from library. I hope it's not going to go inside of that. Boom, boom, the normal everything menu. And you love the way I name my stuff. So I've got a normal everything menu. That, by the way, is hooked up to here. So I'm just going to bring it up to here and hopefully see if, excuse me, if I can just make it go above here. Thank you. Do I really have to fight you about that? So now we've got the menu as I wanted it, discussing what causes fibromyalgia flare-ups. Right, so now this is the full flare-up article. Okay, now I do have it somewhere here. No, that was my research page. Right. But then I think this is a different page. Let's have a look. Yeah. So now I'm going to, it's straightforward enough. So I'm going to probably do it in two sections. I want to do an introduction. Let me tell you what I want to achieve. If you go back to the Google search for it, right, you will see that Google does that. Right? Well, they've got a flare-up infographic. Right, so it comes from having a cool opening description. So I'm going to have in fact, let me just do that. I'm going to have it like this. So let's go back to my page. So I want to have here where it says blogging training explained. I'm going to have right, so that's cool, and this will be the description. Yeah, right. Now I then want this to be yeah, I think so. So I'm going to thinking out loud, I'm going to take this whole section here and clone it. So that's this button. Then I'm going to take the clone section and dump it down below here. And then I'm going to put in the actual title. So I'm not sure if I should put this on the sorry, again, thinking aloud. I've got my disclaimer in here. I mustn't forget to tell them that. I think I'm going to squeeze this in as a little text thing. So here I'm going to say something like, I'm going to edit this in a moment. Give me a sec. I'm just going to pause this so you don't have to watch me thinking for too long. I might edit this as I go, yeah, but I'm trying to do it so that I don't do too much thinking. Things like this, I know this is really silly. I had a full stop on this one, but not on that one. Now, you'd think that I'd fix my spelling first, yeah? If there's a noise, it's my dog is about to come and tell me something. I could, if I wanted to, try and squish this up as tight as possible, so that the page itself becomes as compact as I can get away with. Remember, I still want them to take action, so as fast as possible. So sorry, let me just throw this in here. These are going to be in there. So sorry, I'm doing that. these are what's going to be in here. See, I've got nothing in there, huh? So I presume I've just got, I could clone this guy. And bang it across. I don't know where I dump it. Not there. Oh, such a pain. Oh, I see, it's because I've got no section there at all. So I have to do add a row, yay. I'm just going to throw anything in there so that it won't fight with me, and then I have to go stop it. If you could just see my dog, when he wants action, he's serious about it. He doesn't like to have to be delayed with stuff. Okay, so now we've got my description in here, which, by the way, then is what I have copied. So let me just try and see if this will work. So that's cool there. I might as well leave this one in there because I'm going to drop it down. And now we've come to the actual article. I wonder if I should... Sorry. I think maybe, here's my complaint. Sorry, what I'm thinking in my head. Remember, I'm still bringing people here on this keyword, discussing what causes fibromyalgia flare-ups, right? Now, it doesn't help if they arrive at the top of a page, and this has got nothing to do with flare-ups. This is a straight-up fibromyalgia. So, I think I want to take this thing, my disclaimer, by the way, out of here, and just, sorry, that now that I think about it, and add it into here. Sometimes this works. Let's try it. Double clicking like a crazy man. So it's fine. My disclaimer will now be in there, my opening description. I'm thinking of doing this as a double row, so I'm not sure what to do here. Let's be honest. I think it is add new section. Add new. What does that say? That is my section. No, maybe. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm going to go with a thing. I'm going to chop it into two. So that's really what I was trying to get around to telling you. So I'm going to take this one and clone it. Really? What do you think happened? And clone it, and then take the whole section, which, oh my bad, it's not that, oh really is embarrassing, guys, you know, for me to be so light in the pants with my thinking. Okay, so I want to bring this down into here, and I want to try and add it in there. Let's see what happens. Interesting. So I have to take this module now and drag it up to there. And it's gone white, and it's still not in the two halves I wanted. Oh, see, no, it is half. In truth, I actually wanted it that side anyway. And I want this background to go there. Why does it have to go full size? You'd think that it could cooperate with me, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna this is the coolest part about how I work, and this is why I like, by the way, so let me just add this as I'm going along. Why I like this, because it's my own site, right? Did it change color? Yeah. Is I can do what I like. I love that. Okay, so now these issues will become the standard fibromyalgia issues. I have no clue what this is, so I'm going to make this go away. I'm going to leave this in here because no doubt I'm going to be adding something to it. So I'm going to put the image in here. So now we're going to go to this, this is the actual infographic, which I don't think exists yet. No. So I have to go back to my unorganized system and see if the final one is done properly. Oh, hold thumbs for me, people. Okay, so I've got to do the same trick again. I'll be back. 1 second. Sorry. Typically, I checked the size of it. It's far too huge still. So I opened tiny PNG. I'm going to drag it across into here, drop it in. It's going to go from 800 to about 300 here. And it's still too big, to be honest, if I wanted to rank. So I'm going to try that method. Yes, 666. I'm not even going to download it. I'm going to take it and open with my friends Microsoft Office. I'm then going to edit picture. I'm going to do compress picture. I'm going to hit documents, and it gets to ridiculous 40. I have no clue if I can get away with such a tiny version. I'm going to try. So I go to File, Save As, and you know what the good part is? It's not. Oh, I've lost my entire system here. Sorry. So what causes fibromyalgia flare-ups? It's still putting in the correct folder. That's good news. There we go. I saw it appear there. So now I can get rid of this. Don't save. This hasn't worked for now. I'd like to tell you that my brain is functioning. It's not. So now we've got what causes fibromyalgia flare-ups. Now, I fixed it. Sadly, in here. Is it still there? No. So if you go to here, check it out. Properties, details, bam, beautiful, yeah. Brain not thinking. Let's go to properties. If I'm really lucky, they saved. Yes! Oh, it really is my lucky day. Doesn't always save. Okay, so now I've got choose an image. I can bring this across and I've got the image that I want. Now, because I'm doing this properly, I don't want a caption. But I do want an alt text. Yeah, I'm going to leave the done. No, I'm not going to. I told you I'm going to do it properly. Merda. I'm going to give it a full-blown description here. Again, naughty because I'm using duplicate content text. The copy link. What is the copy link? Oh, I think I've frozen that. It's fine. It just shows the link there. Full size, 400 or half of about a page of 2. Yeah, it's a quarter. It's even. It's okay. I want it centered. Do I want to link it? I do. I want to link it to my website. Because if it shows up in the system, in the images, because I've done all of this effort, it just took a few seconds and I'm done. So there we go. So let's hold thumbs that it's looking okay in here. Okay, so 2 things. First up, I'm going to save the draft. Then I want to go and see its preview quickly before it's not going to last here. It's going to bail on me back out of here. Let's, oh, please let me preview. Gone. Told you it was going to bail on me. There is a preview button here somewhere. I have to go and do this the hard way. I think it's down here now. Yeah, these guys just punish me. I'm telling you now, it's just part of the pick on the old guy thing, you know. Right, so this is what we've got so far. It's going to have the remember I squished them tighter, an opening description. I'm then going to put this image in. I'm going to put the standard fibromyalgia issues, but I might put them down below and run my actual article, which I have no clue if I said it was done. Let's see what it is. I did say that I had an article, yeah. Oh yeah, here it is. I'm starting to think that maybe I can get this actually finished. So here we go. So this would, all of this, whoa, I'm gonna have to just double check what I've written. They're also not, oh, this is a bit of a hiccup. Go on, tell me if I can get away with it or not. These down here are not in the same order as the infographic. I think I can get away with that. So here's the fibromyalgia stuff that's in there. I might leave that down there. So this goes down there. So that means what's happened now is, where's my page? Edit page, please, guys. Yeah, this is here. So I can bring this down. And drop it in here. And then squish this up a bit. Or even, in fact, take this text. Remember, it did come out of there. Give it a second. Take this text and drop it in here. Do you think this will work? Oh, go on, tell me it'll work. So frustrating. Fine. Add new row, single. Text. Right, so now there's a text one. I need this text one to kind of be allowed next to it. There we go. And then I can make this one go away. I don't think you're supposed to be doing it this way, people. You'll see where if you go to my Divi training, that I admit that there's nothing normal about how I do things. Okay, so it means that I can now take this, go here, find me a text one. I think it's still saved. Let's try this. Yeah. So I'm going to go in and edit that. Let's just check it out again. Save draft. But we're getting to near to where it's fine. At this point, I can stop and not waste another hour of your day. It's probably going to take me another half an hour to fill through the last little bits here. But these are correctly done. Health issues, the size of the page, my opening description that I'm going to put here, because I want the snippets. Those are called snippets. Yeah, these things. When this comes up here, I think it's called snippets. Don't fight with me on whether it's true or not. My infographic is nice and visible, and my description's far too long. So don't know how to solve this easily. I think I'm gonna take. I have to find a way. I hate this open space. But maybe I'll throw in a banner or two there or something like, hey, thank you for coming, reduce your stress, my 7-day free trial. Not a bad idea, that. I'll think about it. And this was just a little bit more content down there. All in all, just as you know here, it's 600 words. It's okay. I'm not going to tell you like, whoa, you should have gone 2,000 words. I'm trying to show you in this case study how to do that so that it's not, what's the word I'm looking for, like something you have to make it a huge mission every time. Even though already in my training you'll see I've kind of told you, did I click save draft? I think I did. I've told you that it's already, this is a 6-hour mission, so it's still a substantial page. It's not a shortcut page. I think I've said I'm going to add a shortcut page. I will do. So at the end of all of this, so it'll be video number 6, 7, 8, 9, about 11 or 12 will be a shortcut pages. So you can do this kind of thing as shortcut pages. But I'm going to show you how to do them to help this page. Yeah, I've said that already. I'm sorry, you can't see it. I'm looking at my notes over there. Can you see where I'm pointing? Okay, so we're back to this. I just want to see the what it really looks like, but I've got an idea. You can see already. But let's hit the preview button. Let's see which one it's gone to. It's that one. That means I don't need this one or this one. I do need those two, and we're back on the page I want to look at. So here's my preview. And it's cool. I have to make this text far better. So I think I'm going to fiddle with that a lot, because remember the text is everything. So yeah, and then maybe these, the whole actual flare up list here. See, it says list of flare up triggers. It might end up split into parts, or better still, go to a full page. Might actually be a better trick to do. So I'm going to do that and then publish it, and you will be able to see the thing later, obviously, as it all goes. But I want you to see how I go about setting up a page, because it is a case study, and so yeah, a lot of you will just know, okay, I got it, Rob, fine, and you would have gone and put together your page in your way. But I needed to show you things like doing the image correctly so that it is correctly optimized, doing this where is it, this on page that I've muttered all the way through here. There, featured image needed, keywords, title, description. It's important. Page ID, that's not good. Did it do a trick on me? No, it's not. It's the right one. When I publish, it'll have a correct page, permalink, description, words in it. Cool. Okay, let me get out of here. I will finish this one, and I'll fiddle to this page. Incidentally, oh, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I have no story for this. There's a video coming. Now, I'm going to only put the video in here from the YouTube, and I needed this page published before I could do, you'll see in the training, the next step. So the video is likely to come in up here under a description, and therefore this is likely to break up and then go down there. It's cool. I'm getting an idea as to where it's going to go in my head. Appreciate it. Okay. Don't forget to have a look at how it ended up, and you can see what I want to do. Ultimately, sorry, back to this, just to give you a final sort of a summary here. I want Google to find my description snippets. I also want Google to see that it's related to the exact keywords for this page, because Google must love my content enough. By the way, if you're doing this, check your grammar, your spelling. Google likes to see that these days. Number 2 is that at the same time, when people search for it, fibromyalgia flare-up triggers, what happened to that one? Remember I said, oh, here it is here. Nice, I was going to look at some of the flare ones. Get cool ideas, yeah? But this is the one. So these guys are ranking. Is it safe to click on this? Yes. These guys are ranking Health 360, was it? Medical News Today articles. Really? They've maybe Google show it and it's not related. Look, if I hover over it, can you see that the URL comes up below there? Health EO 360. Play the game. Sorry, my bad. Wow, they're getting 7 million visitors a month. Fine. Doesn't matter. Common causes of fibromyalgia flares 5. Let's see what they are. Weather, overexertion, stress, illness, hormonal. As you know, I'm not likely to be subject to menstrual cycles, and that's truly a debate too as to whether men get similar things, but then maybe at my age not anymore. Let's not get into that thing. I love that word, musculoskeletal pain. It just means freaking sore. Am I done, guys? Yes, I am. I'm going to fiddle with this some more, and you can go and see what it looked like at the end. Take care. Cheers.